Good morning, viewers. This is Kasturi Day. Today, I'm going to again discuss the element, compound, and mixture chapter, the question answer series, according to ICSE syllabus, class 8. Okay, so I'm starting with the study questions, okay, today. So first question today is define the elements, compounds, and mixture. So what is an element? Element is a pure substance which cannot be broken down into two or more simpler substances by any known physical or chemical means. That is, by any known physical and chemical means, we cannot break down an element, okay, because it's a pure substance, okay, and cannot be broken down into two or more simpler substances, okay. So this is of element. Then we come to compound. Okay, so compound is a pure substance. Again, it is also a pure substance which is composed of two or more elements. They are combined chemically. See here, in this compound, though it is a pure substance, but it is composed of two or more elements are there, and they are combined chemically. And these chemical combination, the proportion of the two or more elements, those are in fixed proportions by weight. Okay, and they can be broken down into smaller parts or elements, you can say, by chemical methods only. By chemical methods only, you can separate the elements which are present in the compound. Two or more elements which are the constituents of the compound, you can separate them by only the chemical method. Okay, because they are chemically combined, and that too in a fixed proportion by weight. Okay. Next, we come to the mixture. Mixture is a mass in which there are two or more substances which are mixed together in any proportion. See, in compounds, there are also two or more elements were there. In this mixture also, there are two or more substances. It may be elements or it can be compounds also, which can be mixed together. Okay. But in any proportion, compound was in fixed proportion. In mixture, it can be in any proportions, and no chemical change is being taking place while forming a mixture. But in compound, chemical combination was there. Okay, so they can be separated by any physical means, and also they can retain the constituent elements or the substances, the constituent elements of the mixture or the constituent substances of the mixture. They can retain their characteristics. But in a compound, as a new substance is formed after chemical combination of the elements, two or more the constituent elements, so they have a new set of characteristics. But in case of mixture, they will retain the characteristics of the constituents of the mixtures. Okay. Next is give two examples of each of the following. Okay. So metals, non-metals, metalloids, and inert gas. So metals, example is sodium and zinc. Non-metals, iodine, carbon. You can give other examples also. Metalloids, boron, arsenic. Inert gases, helium, argon. Okay. Then we come to differentiate between pure substances and impure substances. See, pure substances possess specific composition. That is, their composition, the constituent elements combine in a fixed proportion. That is the thing. The specific composition is required, and their physical properties and chemical properties also remain the same. Okay. Then impure substances, the composition of the impure substance is not fixed. Composition is not fixed, and the impure substance is formed by two or more substances. They can be two or more pure substances also. Okay, and their characteristics is different from the other. The constituent elements or the constituent substances, they have different characteristics in a mixture. But in this compound, pure substance, they have, this is a pure and impure. So pure substances, all the constituent elements will have the same characteristic because they have formed a new substance, a pure substance. That means the constituent elements are also in a specific composition. Okay. Now, pure substances have sharp melting and boiling point, whereas impure substances, they have a range of their melting and boiling points. They have range, like it differs according to the constituent substances. Then pure substances are generally homogeneous in nature, which means the composition remains the same throughout the bulk. And impure substances are heterogeneous in nature, and that is their composition differs, that is, their composition changes. Okay. For example, pure substances, elements and compounds, and for impure substances, air, petroleum, etc. Now we come to the difference between homogeneous substances and heterogeneous substances. Homogeneous substances are formed by the uniform distribution of the component which combine to form the substance. Okay, the distribution of the components of the constituent substances which are making this homogeneous substance will be uniform throughout the substance. But in heterogeneous, what happens? It is non-uniform distribution will be there. Okay, for example, homogeneous substances are air, rain, water, sugar solution, etc. Whereas in heterogeneous, vegetable soup, cereals, in milk, etc. Okay. Next, we come to write the chemical name of the following and also give their formula, molecular formula. Baking soda, vinegar, marble, and sand. So baking soda name is sodium bicarbonate, scientific name. Okay, and chemical name is sodium bicarbonate, and formula is NaHCO3. Vinegar, acetic acid, CH3COOH. Marble, calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Sand, silicon dioxide, SiO2. Now we come to name the following. A soft metal, that is sodium. A metal which is brittle, zinc. A non-metal which is lustrous, that is graphite. A liquid metal, mercury. A metal which is a poor conductor of electricity, tungsten. A non-metal which is a good conductor of electricity, graphite. A liquid non-metal, that is bromine. Then just a second. A liquid metal, that is mercury, sorry. A non-metal is bromine. A liquid metal is mercury. Okay. The hardest naturally occurring substance is diamond, and an inert gas is helium. Okay. Now, how does sodium chloride differ from its constituent elements? Okay. So sodium chloride is a compound that is made up of sodium and chlorine. We know that the two elements are there for combining, so forming sodium chloride, that is sodium and chlorine. They are chemically combined in the ratio of 23 is to 35.5 by mass to form sodium chloride. So sodium 23, chlorine 35.5. They're in this ratio, they are, this is the ratio by mass. Okay, to form combined chemically to form sodium chloride, the compound. The properties of the sodium chloride are completely different from those of the sodium and chlorine. Then sodium is soft, highly reactive metal. Chlorine is a poisonous greenish yellowish gas. Okay, greenish yellow gas with a choking smell. But sodium chloride is a white crystalline solid. Okay, that is non-poisonous and useful for as a mineral, adding taste to our food. Okay, that's why it's a I mean this is sodium chloride is different from its constituent elements. Okay, now we come to why is iron sulfide a compound. Now see, iron sulfide is formed with the combination from the combination of the element iron and sulfur. Iron is a metal which is grayish black in color, whereas sulfur is a yellow amorphous non-metallic solid. Okay. Now, but iron sulfide is a black solid, so different from its constituent elements. Okay. Now, iron is attracted by the magnet, and sulfur is soluble in carbon disulfide. But iron sulfide is neither attracted by magnet nor it is soluble in carbon disulfide. So it's different. That properties are also different from its constituent elements, iron and sulfur. Okay. Now, iron and sulfur combine chemically on heating in the ratio of 7:4, okay, by mass, from forming carbon iron sulfide. So it is a compound. Okay. So I think I'll stop here. I'll continue with this discussion in my next video. Please go through this. If you have any doubt, please do write in the comment box. Do share with your friends and colleagues so that they can also be benefited from your from these videos. Okay. And please go through the this question answer series so that you can better understand this chapter more. Okay. Still, if you have had any doubts, please do write in the comment box. Okay. And also do subscribe to get the notification of my next video. Thank you. Thank you for watching and have a good day.